Devin "The Dream" Haney put on a masterclass in his pay-per-view fight against Regis Prograis. Now we're left wondering, what is next? Devin was surgical in his precision, and his tactical brilliance allowed him to literally pitch a shutout in this fight. I mean, he won every second of every minute of every round in his fight against Regis Prograis. That decision was in stark contrast with the decision that he received against Vasily Lomachenko in their fight. However, with this victory, new challenges emerge. Who is he going to fight next? Is he going to try to unify the 140-pound titles? Is he going to try to become undisputed? Let's talk about the 140-pound division, because there's a lot of intriguing matchups that could be made at that weight class. Subriel Matias is one of my favorite fighters. He really is. He's one of my favorite fighters. So we're going to talk about that particular matchup first. That matchup is literally strength versus strength. Devin Haney is known for his technical ability, especially his footwork, as he's shown in the fight against Prograis. Haney's ability to control distance and timing, coupled with his impeccable footwork and sharp jabs, makes him a formidable opponent. Haney's tactical approach, focusing on precision rather than raw power, has been evident in his past fights, including his victories over George Kambosos Jr. and Vasily Lomachenko. On the other hand, Subriel Matias brings a different set of strengths to the table. I mean, it's literally polar opposite of what Devin Haney brings. Matias is known as one of the hardest hitters in the sport. Matias has an impressive record, with all of his wins coming via knockout. He's a pressure fighter known for his ability to break his opponents. Matias' style is aggressive, and he's not shy about moving forward to engage. This approach has made him the boogeyman of the division. Matias' style is all about coming forward, putting it on a tremendous amount of pressure. Devin Haney controls the line by maintaining distance, whereas Matias controls the line by forcing exchanges while he's on the line. Boxing is the manipulation of distance and timing to control the firing line. When you're on the firing line, you're close enough to hit your opponents. When you're off the firing line, you're safe. Matias' strength is all about forcing himself to get onto the firing line. His strength is to get into the pocket where he can unleash his power shots, especially his devastating hooks. And Matias' best punch is his left hooks. It's not a one-punch power left hook similar to Ryan Garcia's. That's Matias' strength, is to go forward and get into the pocket and let off devastating combinations and eventually he breaks his opponent, forces them to quit, or just knocks them out. That's his strength. Go forward and get into the pocket. He's pretty good at cutting off the ring. He has a tremendous chin, and his strength is to go forward and get into the pocket. Whereas Devin Haney's strength is obviously he's a boxer who uses his footwork, his jabs to maintain distance. He does not allow his opponent to get in the pocket. Again, Subriel Matias forces exchanges, whereas Devin Haney, he controls when and where the exchanges take place. So this is strength versus strength. The strength of Subriel Matias is that he gets in the pocket and he forces exchanges. The strength of Devin Haney is he maintains his distance using footwork and his jabs to control when and where the exchanges takes place. So this matchup between Devin Haney versus Subriel Matias is strength versus strength. And this is a very, very intriguing matchup. This is the fight that I really want to see. I mean, whoever is able to force their strength on the fight is going to win the fight. Regis Prograis, he was unable to cut off the ring. He was unable to close the gap. Whereas Subriel Matias, that's what he does. He cuts off the ring and he closes the gap. In his last fight against Urkashev is a power puncher. Urkashev wanted to fight at range. Now, Urkashev is not the boxer that Devin Haney is, not by a mile. Subriel Matias' opponent always tried to maintain their distance. He always wanted to stay off the line, whereas Subriel Matias forces the exchanges. This approach has served him well in his career. In a potential matchup, Haney's challenge will be to manage the pressure from Matias while utilizing his superior technique and strategy to control the fight. Matias, meanwhile, will need to find a way to close the gap and land his powerful punches against a technically sound and elusive fighter like Devin Haney. Key for Haney would be to avoid getting trapped by Matias' aggressive style. His ability to hit and not get hit will be crucial in that fight. For Matias, the challenge lies in breaking through Haney's defenses and imposing his power. Overall, this matchup would likely be a tactical battle between Haney's technical skill and Matias' power and pressure, especially Matias' pressure. It would be very interesting to see how each fighter adapts their strategy to overcome the other fighter's strength. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, please like and subscribe to the channel.